It is time for the third board. Welcome to a spooky mansion. A spooky mansion that King Boo is supposed to run. Boo's Hoarder Castle. The end of it being where King Boo is. Not a spoiler, because it's pretty obvious.
Gosh, I could chase at those mini stars forever.
Dad, don't get mad, but...
What? You say they trampled both of my magnificent minions?
Now they're heading for that spooky castle stage. We have to stop them before they can rescue any more mini stars.
Spooky castle stage? The one filled with terrible ghosts and worse decorating, that's Boo's Hoarder Castle. While free some scary minions will show them the true meaning of scary fearsomeness. Dry bones, King Boo, listen up.
What a fine chilling pad.
I know, right? Strappos and King Boo scared the pants off of them.
Funnily enough, I like Dry Bones as a boss. Mario, Magic Koopa, Peach, and Toad have arrived at the castle. This time, not with the annoying Daisy. Surprisingly enough, I think I remembered Daisy. Peach. I think Peach was one of the characters in the last board. Now Peach is with Toad this time, not Daisy. I bet there are a lot of mini stars in there. This stage is pretty scary. Be careful. Get as many mini stars as you can. To rescue the mini stars, you'll need to defeat Bowser's minions. I think this place might be haunted. Are you sure you're ready? You're not scared of ghosts at all, are you, Mario? So brave. Luigi's a bit more afraid, though. The player who earns the most mini stars will be crowned a superstar. Good luck. Magic Koopa, of course, will be playing for Bowser. You already know this because Magic Koopa was in the last board. Shy Guy and Magic Koopa were both introduced, so it doesn't matter. Yes, I want to learn about this stage because it's a good experience. So in Boo's Horror Castle, you will collect mini stars around the castle as you make your way around the goal. When a player passes in front of a Boo portrait, a Boo will emerge and chase everyone. If you're the captain and get caught by a Boo, you will lose half of your mini stars, just like the Baba. You're loading when you're the captain, technically. And if you get caught, there are plenty of mini stars scattered throughout the castle for you to find. Now be careful, one of Bowser's minions is guarding the mini stars beyond Bowser's gate, and you can already see a number 6 on that gate. You'll see what that means later. The rest of it is fine, so I'm going to just skip the rest of it. Now let's see who goes first this time. Magic Koopa does, even though I don't like the name Magic Koopa because there's only one of them. I'm second, for a change. Maybe Daisy was the only character, I actually don't know. I don't remember the second board. Doesn't seem like much right now, but there will be more. There's only a lucky space and a versus space. So it doesn't matter what I get, but I want a 3 or a 6. Or a 2 so I can go forward. Sorry. I got 2. Perfect. Now I want a 1, a 4, or a 5. If I get a 5, then I get to go forward once more. I got 4, I got the versus space like I was hoping for. Since there's 4 players, now the winner, well actually that was already known, just in case you forgot. 5 stars for first place, 3 for second, 2 for third, and 1 for fourth. I am choosing to do the one we haven't done yet, finger paint. Flinger, not finger. Launch paint blobs at the canvas. Cover the most space with your color to win. You point with the cursor and you press and hold A to shoot. Press A to shoot, hold A to charge up a large paint shot. Release A after charging to fire. Pro tips are, make sure you release as many large paint blobs as you can.
Start.
These guys are normal difficulty. I don't know who won that. I think me, but I actually don't know. 42%? Mac definitely lost. Oh, never mind. Toad lost? It's in order. I'm surprised Toad lost of all things. I thought Toad was the winner. I thought Toad was in second, but I was wrong. Toad is flailing like a bee. But it doesn't matter much at all, because there will be more. Now Toad is the captain. Since I don't remember this board, I don't know what's going to be happening. Much in this board. And now the Boo is here. That Boo moves 3 spaces a turn. Remember, if you get caught by a Boo, you'll lose half of your mini stars. That I didn't get to hint on. Guess what? There's something else that I forgot to mention. I forgot this game was a 2012 Nintendo. I actually thought it was a 2011 Nintendo. There's that one mini star rarity. That proves I was right about it being either 1, 2, or 3. It's never any more than that. Now she gets a dice block. What is it? Probably the same thing. Yep. Any Wiggalos? No. I'm guessing you're going to want to go up if you get a number. You get to go back. Hopefully he won't get a high number. I'm the friggin' captain! Except for you're going to get caught by the Boo, so it doesn't matter too much. And, surprisingly enough, Magic Koopa and I were in first, and now I'm going to be the one in the lead. And he is in last. No more Boos chasing us, but there's a Boo right there. Well, this is not fair. Captain Mario, get a number lower than 5 to avoid running into that Boo. I'll try my best. I'm hoping for a 2, a 3, or a 4. If I get a 5, then I get to go back anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I get the 5 anyways, because I get to go back then. If that matters, I hope. Oh. It doesn't matter, because I lose the stars anyway. But then I'll get them back, so it doesn't matter too much that I lost those many stars. What do I get now? A freaking 6. Is that a dice block space or a normal space? It's a dice block space, and I got 8 mini stars. So technically, I didn't lose much of any mini stars. I just gained 3. 0 to 1 dice block. That's not much. And I'm betting this is a mini game. Yep. And I get to choose. I'm going to choose because all of these are things we have not played yet. I'm choosing Thwomper because that's the simplest one. And I hope I don't get out by a single Thwomp. Avoid the Thwomps and be the last player standing. Same controls as you would know by holding the controller sideways. Use the control pad to move and press 2 to jump.
Start.
Alright, so then get out there. I don't think I am going to go out after all, like at all. Ha! Now it's just Magikoopa. I win. Magikoopa was in second, Peach was in third, and Toad was in last, just like before. Hi, baby. The baby is distracting me. I know. Because we haven't seen each other in a long time. Doesn't matter, because they are going, so I get to get the baby on. And because we aren't seeing much of anything new, and I already said that I thought this game was a 2011 Nintendo for the longest time, but it was a 2012 Nintendo. 4, 5, 6 dice block. Would be nice if I would have done that. Anyone but Magikoopa are the ones I'm hoping would be Superstar. Hey. Something cool about the mini stars is that you'll see what happens when all of those mini stars hang. When all of those mini stars are together. It's actually pretty interesting, even though I did spoil it. Yes, they're going here, and I'm very sure. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, it's a chance time thing. It is an item shuffle. What do I get now? The 0 to 1 dice block and the 1, 2, 3 dice block. I get an extra dice block. Let's do it. I am not going to get those numbers. I rather prefer getting the question mark space, so I'm 1 of 2. I didn't get it. Because that jar actually warps you, so I wanted to go back to the lower sanctum. Let me guess, another mini game.
Yep. I'm just lucky when it comes to that.
This one's my favorite. I'm surprised they're doing this and this. Ballistic Beach is not my favorite, but I am going to do 10 to win because it's actually really fun. It's a memory minigame. Players choose a panel and watch as the number on the back boosts them. Another player or everybody But I said that wrong. I read that wrong. So I'm going to read that over again. Players choose the panel to watch as the number on the back boosts them, another player, or everyone on the board. Is what I wish they said. Be the first player to raise your platform to 10 to win. It's like Jeopardy. That's why I love this minigame. Like, the board looks like Jeopardy, but it's really like luck based. But I still really love this minigame. There are two of these, and one of the +2 for the first place guy, which I think I know. Oh, it's random. I think this one was the first place one. It's hard to see all of them. Oh, good. No, I don't want to pick that. No, I also love doing the yeah, this one must be first place, so I'm not going to do that one. I think this one's first place, and one of these is everybody, which I'm thinking this one. Rivals, yeah. Not doing this one, but I will do this one. Oh, it was that one, not that. Oh. Well, I definitely lost now. So what was that one? I guess that one was. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, so it was completely random. I'm still in third. He's doing everyone. I'm not in last, am I? Oh. No, I'm in last. What's next, Toad? Don't let the guy win. It's you. It's an AI thing anyway. And there's no more first place. I'm just hoping I don't get the everyone card. Ow! Something to get me. Oh, I lost. I'm in last. Because Toad wins.
Finish.
This is my first time being in last in a minigame. Pretty much ever. Except for that's not true because I was in last place a couple of times in this game, in the minigames. I'm still in first, but that sucked. And Toad doesn't get the chance time. What does he get instead? A 1 versus 3. So it's him versus the 3 of us. Very first 1 versus 3 minigame. You know what it means. And we're doing weird wheels. This one is a button pressing game. For the first player, they only use their control pads. But for the team, they press any button that is shown. But you have to hold your remote sideways in order to do so. The first player actually has it easier than us.
Start.
No, I didn't have to press anything there. So yeah, this is normal difficulty. But I managed to make the win. So, darn it, 1, 2, 1, we won.
Finish.
So now I know the third and fourth boards are most likely the normal difficulty AI. Toad is in first so far, but that will change soon enough. Even though I like it that Toad is in first and not Magic, I prefer that. Just I want to have the highest record of being a superstar. Now Peach is in second and I'm in third. This is the most risky. Oh, Bowser Jr. Let me guess. I'm going to be next. I'm going to be next to her, which will be romantic. It's always going to be me because I'm the only real player out there since it's solo mode. It's never been another AI. It's always been the actual player. Yada yada, we already know this. Pair of Aces. This one is actually my most favorite Bowser Jr. minigame. My second most favorite being, well, the next one that had Bowser Jr.'s help on it. But this is my most favorite one. Because because it may be sort of stressful to try to hit him, but what I love about it is it's like a legit boss battle, and that's what I love about it. You have to try to hit Bowser Jr. as many times. You have to try to hit Bowser Jr. in 3 shots, but if the timer runs out, then he will be the winner. The controls are, you point at the screen and you press A to shoot, press B to dodge. Unless I was wrong and A is dodge and B is shoot. It's either of those things. Let's see right now. Yep, A is shoot. I'm pretty good at this stuff. It even shows you. The sensor bar is dead. Okay. I'm going to see if that's the actual case. I think the sensor bar just died. Yes, because it turned off automatically and it hasn't even been 2 hours. So I'm going to have to charge the sensor bar. This is the first instance of me cutting, which I am going to just stop the recording. And it's not an accidental cut this time. I'm just going to cut by stopping the recording and then... How's it been 19 and a half minutes already? I'm back. And I'm hoping that the sensor bar... I'm hoping that interruption doesn't happen for the rest of the LP. Even though I'm also speedrunning. I'm also going to be speedrunning Super Mario Galaxy at some point. But that will be way after the LP is done. So let's keep going. got him. Peach kept getting hit by Bowser Jr. and I managed to hit him. I once lost to Bowser Jr. in this mini game. Next time we play yada yada, you know the rest. Peach is in first, I'm in second. We're about to reach the boss. I'm hoping Kamek gets a 4. As much as I know that annoys you guys for me saying Kamek and not Magical Bow. But you can tell that I really wanted. That is not good! That was the only one that was going to 1, 3, dang it! Curses! Still hoping I get a 3, or 2, or 1. Either of those 2. Garce, you come back. I get the reverse space, so I get the chance to get the same regular number. I hope not, though. I hope I get a 3 or a 4, and not a 1. Curse you! I know I'm in first, but screw you! Yes, I didn't read that, but it would have been the same dialogue as you have seen before, so it didn't matter too much. Dry Bones, one of my favorite bosses for like the fearsome foe thing. Why? It's a hard boss, and that's why I love it so much. Funnily enough, Dry Bones is my second most favorite boss of the game. King Boo is my third most favorite boss. My most favorite boss is going to surprise you. So let's get going.
Start!
Well, I did terribly. I couldn't remember those cards. I used to be a master at this minigame. I'm gonna say this is a good enough volume right here. And I'm gonna turn the volume down because I'm going to swap Dry Bones for third most favorite boss, and King Boo I don't actually know yet. I think I'll make him my fourth most favorite. Good thing is, I can do a bonus episode of me battling the bosses from least favorite to most favorite, since there are boss mini games, which is obvious. So, darn it, I didn't even add up the health points. But I will tell you, in terms of cards, Dragos would have less health because he has 8 cards for health, so that technically means he has 24 health. Changes in players, he would have 18 health for 3 and 12 for. So he does have less health than King Babam does then. Just by 1. That is interesting, honestly. Oh, whoops. I meant to end this video here. Well, whatever then. I'm gonna have to end it in a weird ending. But the next time we play through this, we're going to battle King Boo. This board is pretty long, but not the longest. I happily argue that this is the second longest board of the game, or third longest, because there is another longer board. Maybe. I'll see what happens. I'll make this my second or third longest. There's another board that's long. That's either longer or shorter. I actually don't know.